already. Hi.
Hey, so we already got
Hey.
oh,
You
we're
got people
selling
here
it.
over
Okay,
here
that's right.
already as well.
Yes, everything's working smooth, smoother than I thought it was gonna work.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So I'm gonna be looking both cameras, y'all. Hey YouTube. So on YouTube, you guys, if you want to be a part of the actual conversation and not just have a one-sided view on from YouTube, then come over on Instagram to Umber J Lene, and you can see the entire girl chat. But feel free,
Yeah.
whatever works for you.
All right, let's get started. You wanna introduce yourself, Miss Reacee?
Yes. So, hello, ladies. I am Reacee Wright with Adore Her Beauty and Abrogate Wax. I am the founder and creator of Abolish Wax brand, and I am excited to be here. I'm excited to have this talk and chat with everyone.
Yay, yes.
Yes.
We've been y'all don't know. We've been trying to get together for a minute. Y'all just didn't know.
Y'all had no
And
idea.
yeah. We was chatting in the background, y'all. But we here now. So my name is Jasmine Nelson. I'm the CEO and founder of Umber by J Lene. I created a hair inhibitor for women to have more relief on not having to deal with that facial hair as often as you normally do. So, and of course that came from my own situation of dealing with facial hair. So this is a girl chat between us both. We both struggle with hirsutism, or at least in the past we've struggled with hirsutism, but now it's getting manageable through our business. So we're here to give solutions as well.
Hi, hi. Look, people said coming in on YouTube. Hey, you guys. Hey. Hey, yes, I still actually I have not actually tried Jasmine's oil as of yet for personal reasons, and I don't know if I should say what my reasons, or I will, because it's not that anything is wrong with the product. It's just that I also am working on a serum, and so we had to become acquainted yet, and so I was like thinking like I shouldn't use her product yet. Now while I'm in the midst of making anything, just to make sure that there's no cross transpiring of any type of situation, and then with ingredients and be like, hey girl, you stole my recipe. And I'm like, no. So it was for that reason. I was like, what, I'm just gonna wait on trying it. But let me tell you, Miss Jazz, because I did not tell you, it's been 2 years, about a year and a half, maybe going into 2 years. Do you know that those ingredients are still sitting in my kitchen? I have not
Girl,
put the stuff. I have not. Life has gotten in the way. This business has taken off in ways that I didn't think it would take off. Social media, like you said, is life consuming. And so I have not taken the time yet to just kind of sit and just put it all together and trial and error and all of the things that she has done already. She has already got a tried and true product. So if you are here watching on YouTube and you are looking for something to manage your hirsutism to help reduce the hair growth, my girl Jasmine has a product already on the market, ready and available. It is a hair reducing oil, and it works.
it does. But don't feel too bad, Miss Reese, because it took me 3 or 4 years before I started actually doing something about it.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a mind over matter thing.
It
So
is.
but you got your wax out. So
Look, small
so
wins. Small
you're
wins. You
doing
gotta
it
count the
already.
small wins. Count the small wins. Amen.
Definitely,
All
definitely.
right.
Okay. You want to start off with? Let's start off with your story.
Mm.
Like, how did you find out that you had hirsutism? Did you even know it was hirsutism from the beginning? Like, how was that process? And like, I know it was a puberty thing. It
Yeah.
had to be.
Yeah, it started for me about the age of 14. Now I try to think back to how thick was the hair. Cause I find this with my clients. They'll have a little hair, like some peach fuzz, but it's a little noticeable. And then they'll say, oh, I gotta get rid of this. And they'll go grab the razor and it's just send you down a snowballing to on the pathway to hell. That's what I that's what I did. So I'm thinking that the hair was probably small, and I'm like freaking out. I'm a girl. This ain't supposed to be what's happening. And I took a razor to my face. So I was about 14 years old. I noticed the hair for the first time. I grabbed the razor. My older brother told me, "Don't put no razor on your face," and I'm like, "He don't know what he's talking about. Razors are meant to get rid of hair. I got hair. I gotta get rid of it. It's a razor, you know. So I had the little handheld ones with the multi blade, and I would shave my face in middle school, and shaving in high school, and shaving in my 20s, shaving when I had kids. I didn't know any better. I was just hitting it. And then this is the thing that I learned now. I would run that blade, you know it's metal. I would run that blade under the hottest water that I could stay. And the
Oh,
blade used to be hot.
oh my
Shaving,
goodness.
shaving, tearing my chin up. And I did that for years and I hated it. And I didn't even realize the damage that I was doing, the long term damage that I was doing until I actually got into esthetician school in 2015. So I got an esthetician school in 2015. That was the most scariest moment of my life because I knew we would be doing facials and I knew that other people were going to touch and other people were going to know my secret because I could cover it up with makeup when I started learning how to do makeup. I could cover it, but you know, people want to know my secret. And so when I started getting facials is when I noticed how bad the damage was. My skin was thick. It was like gator skin thick. It was dark. It was real rough, and the hairs were still there. So that's how I kind of got started on this waxing journey. So when we took our waxing course in esthetician school, they talked me into waxing, and that's the reason why I can relate to people so much. Like I had a lady DM me um this week or this Sunday, so last week. And she was like, she sent me a picture and she said, can you wax this? And I was like, you gotta grow a little bit longer. And she was like, oh hell no. Ain't no way I'm about to be walking around looking like a grizzly bear. Ain't no way. So when people say that, I automatically feel them. Immediately I feel them because I was in that same space in 2015. And so my fellow students at the time would say, you gotta let it grow out a little bit longer. And I was like, oh no, I got church on Sunday, I got this to do, I can't be letting this grow out. And so, you know what? I just took the leap. I was like, you know what? I just let it grow out the last week of school. I mean, y'all already know I got it. So Thursday, Friday, let it grow out. Saturday, let it grow out. Sunday, came back to school Monday. They waxed it, and it was the best feeling ever because I had never, since the age of 14, I had never felt my skin silky smooth. And I was like, oh yeah, I love this. This feels so good. I felt like a woman for the first time. I know I had a baby and all of that, and I got signs of being female. But for the first time, I felt feminine. I felt delicate, because when you feel that stubble and it just makes you feel all kind of wrong. I don't know if anybody watching can feel that and understand that, but it just makes you feel all kind of wrong because you know you're born female. You know you were your mom was putting your hair in the pigtails and the barrettes, and you know you're supposed to be a girl. And so when you have signs of anything that's opposite of that, it makes you feel less than. So I know I went way left field and had a whole Dr. Phil session, but that's my origin story.
No, it's good. You have to share it. Like,
I
that's
had to
your
get it out.
story. That's not you started where you're at now, you know? Let
Yes.
me take that. It's always a pain point, too, I noticed. Because that's how I started with mine, you know? Like, I might have had the hair at 14, but I didn't notice until 15. And honestly, I didn't notice because I had a girlfriend who had the neck hair. She's like, oh, you see this? Yeah, don't pay attention. I'm like, she got that. Let me check, right? I
Yes.
didn't notice until I went home that same day. I was like, oh man, I got it too. But just like you, I got the razor. That's the worst decision I ever made in my life. Because I feel like a lot of women may feel like this. As soon as that razor touched that hair, it just went all the way left. And that's exactly where that hair went. It was noticeable after that. And then I started getting ingrown hairs, and the ingrown hairs started turning dark spots. I didn't know what I was doing. You know, just like how you were saying, like you felt your skin was thick and rough.
It was.
It was from the over exfoliating in your skin trying to repair it. So 4 times more than it should. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, this is it. That confidence just went. It was just not there anymore. But I didn't understand what hirsutism was. I didn't know that there was a name for the condition. I just knew like I had people in my family who also had the facial hair. I'm like, well, I guess it's just a normal genetic thing. But I went to the doctor asked what can I do about this. They tried to throw me on the birth control. They tried to throw me on the spiritualactin. They assumed that I had PCOS, but I didn't really get that confirmed until after my first kid. No, I'm sorry. Before my first kid was born because of the ultrasounds.
Okay.
So I'm just like, so at least it was a confirmation what PCOS was, right? That might have been the reason why I was getting facial hair. But even with that, I've tried electrolysis. I never tried waxing, and the reason why is because I felt like my skin was so tore up already. Like with the ingrown hair, like what could the wax possibly do to help that situation? Like it's not getting any hair from underneath the skin, so that's where I
That's
was
what
at.
you were
And I'm not
thinking,
opposed to
yeah.
waxing now, but it would have to be under my arms because I don't really have nothing to wax.
What?
But so or my trail line, I don't know if you were comfortable naming all the areas where you have a
Girl,
lot of excessive hair.
this girl chat, it's all able to be on the table because I done seen it all.
Okay.
I done seen the like y'all know. I done seen Brazilians underarms, back, but I look. We able. It's open. We free over here.
Right, it get
We
wild, and
free.
as age just gets worse. But
Yeah.
if you know how to manage it, it's not as bad as you think it is, you know. So,
Yeah.
like for instance, I got hair on my chest. I don't pluck it. I kind of just
Yeah.
shave it low and call it a day. Everywhere else, I just shave. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's
Y'all,
just,
they know already. I am my own guinea pig. Look, y'all see this? Do y'all see that? Now, like I told you, I don't be caring about the hair on my arm unless like I'm wanting to feel that extra sexy glam. Then I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and shave or wax my arms. But for the most part, and as a matter of fact, if you look at this arm, I don't know if you can see that. It's got like patches because I've been like waxing demo in some of my other videos, and I never touched that arm. So I got it arms, chest. It used to be stomach and legs. And then of course the chin. But I just came out as a hairy baby. I had the unibrow. I had the head full of hair. It just was hairy. And so I got a couple cousins that have it. My mom. I noticed. I remember before my mom passed, she had like little chin hair. They were like little coils. It wasn't like I was literally jawline to jawline full. And I think, like you
yeah,
say, the razor was the worst decision. If I can
work.
just rewind back and go back. Hey y'all, they coming in. So once I used Nair everything. She used to Nair everything until she got chemical burn. I've done the Nair as well. Have you done the Nair?
I had not done the nair on my face, but I did do it on my booty crack because that was good. That
how
was smooth.
how was that? Did
Girl, I
it
mean, like, okay,
burn?
because when I was shaving at the time, I would then get like ingrown hairs there too. And that's like, so I was like, let me start using Nair. And Nair, it was cool, but then like, I don't know who said that, but the chemical burn thing is real. Like, you
Yeah.
can get that. So I had to stop. So I'm going back to the razor. But after I found out how to actually shave correctly, it was not an issue anymore. So I'm not completely, okay, this is what I'm going to say about the razors. If you notice hair and it really ain't an issue, don't use the razor. But if you
Mm.
already use the razor and it's already like a big thing, it is okay to continue using the razor if you have ingrown hair and dark spots. Because that was one of the number one things that really helped fade those spots in the ingrown hair as long as you do it correctly. So I know you said that you were using the multi-blade razor.
Yeah.
After, well, my husband was my boyfriend at the time. He really taught me how to shave. After he taught me how to shave correctly, I did not have that issue anymore. But of course, if you have curly hair, you're gonna get ingrown hair here and there anyway. But as long as you do it correctly, that mess it just eliminates. I will say that. So I tried that same thing with shaving down there, and it worked out fine. I don't have that issue no more.
So do you still so you still would recommend shaving, like for people that want to, for like if the circumstances were okay for shaving, are you okay with shaving?
Are you talking about like with the face?
Um, I'm gonna say yeah, with the face instead of the body, because I still shave the body sometimes too. Just depend if it's convenient, but like with the face, if it's thin and it's like, I mean, what if that's their only option? What if that is their only preference? Would you try to
And
convince
that,
them to try something different, or
I would. I mean, there's always space to find find something better. I mean, that's what we all do. We all try to find a product that's better than the last product that we're using. But of course, if you come across something that's working for you, just stick with it. Like, we all want those microwave results, and that ain't always gonna be a good thing. But as far as like shaving, like I said, if you're just noticing the hair on your face, and it's like peach fuzz, but it's a little bit noticeable, I would not go in with shaving. Don't do it. If you've already been doing it, like that's just what it is. But use the shaver to where it could benefit you. But any new hair type stuff, like the peach fuzz, I mean, I got, what was that? There was a post I made
I'm writing questions
months
down.
and months ago, and it had something to do with like the upper lip. Like we all got upper lip hair. If it's barely noticeable, do not touch it. Like
Yeah,
seriously, don't touch it.
I
You're really
agree.
gonna have issues.
I think the issue with it is, and then I got a mirror here for example. So the thing with facial hair, and the thing that makes us freak out as women, I believe, is that when we're looking in the mirror, we got the mirror right here. So we
Yeah,
literally can see you can even see probably the hair on your cheeks, nose. You can see
it's
everything
everywhere.
because you have this 10 times zoom. But if you're standing across the room and I'm over here, I can't see that. And so because we're
Right.
constantly looking at our faces and studying our faces every day, we think that others can perceive what we're perceiving, but they will never have that type of view of us. And so when you see
Right.
those little hairs, because like I say, our full bodies is covered in hair, minus our palms of our hands and soles of our feet. So we're supposed to have hair. But when we're constantly like nitpicking at ourselves, then we don't realize that we're ultimately creating a problem that now we are stuck in a cycle of trying to fix and solve, and it's a problem and fix and solve the problem. So, ladies, don't overstress it. Don't overstress yourself. Just know that what you can do as an exercise, if you look in the mirror and you notice something, take a couple steps back from the mirror, and if you can see it from a distance in your own mirror, then maybe it may be something you need to handle. But if somebody said I was born hairy, but if you can't see it from a distance, then the people in the grocery line can't see it either. They can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in your mind. It's
It
all in
really
your
is. And
mind.
I feel like the majority of us be just looking for problems. You know, we just, like with the hair thing, like the first time I found there was hair on my neck, I was like, I'm about to look everywhere. And now that you found that one time, your habit is I'm gonna look every time for this. And that's where people's hair, I mean, that's when people's skin start getting tore up.
Yeah.
Because they're looking for problems. They
Yep.
could have
Looking
just
for
left it
problems.
alone.
I know Gillette that made a
Yeah, so
Gillette and
like
Venus and what's another razor brand that
but
they
to answer
making
your question
money.
again,
They making so much money. I'm sorry. You good? It's like it look like you kind of
no, it's okay.
blurred out a
See
little
my
bit.
so are you. You probably blurred out a little bit too.
Okay.
But the weather should be hey.
That
Can
may
you hear
be what
me?
it. Yeah, I can hear you. I
Am
can
I
hear
blurred
you.
out still?
No, you're back in. Welcome back.
What? Okay, well I can see you, but you're a little bit blurry too. So
Oh,
well, it's okay. Let's not stress it because we can still talk back and forth.
okay, okay, okay. Okay, so listen, before we move on, we got people that are here on Instagram, but nobody's talking. I got some people,
Uh,
plenty of people on YouTube are talking, but I want to see some comments. I want to see some activity, you guys, because it's
I
interactive. We
see.
want to hear your
Okay.
stories as
I'm
well.
starting to. I'm scrolling up and I'm seeing somebody. So Miss Authentic Joy, she asked, so with the oil, if you just continue using the hair, come back faster? No. I mean, I'll say this: if you are using the hair reducing fade oil for like a few weeks, which is not enough time to even for the hair to start changing, is like what you want for results. The hair will come back, but it's not going to come back faster. The longer that you use the oil, the slower the hair will come, the less hair you'll have, and the thinner and less noticeable it is. So if you're looking to be doing this for like, obviously this ain't it, but if you're doing this for a week or so and you think that that should be enough, like it's going to be permanent, I will say this: we do not claim that that oil is permanent. This is a internal situation going with your body. The chemicals are off. the hormones, all that. The oil is a topical treatment. It does what it does. There may be potential for it, but that's with extremely long term usage. Like for instance, for myself, I don't use I don't I don't have to remove my hair but like once every month and a half or so. And
Wow.
if it is, I still don't have to remove it because it's not noticeable. It's literally like peach fuzz. I might have a few like thick strands, but compared to what I had before, this goes back to like telling Miss Reacee, I can't wax. There's nothing really to
To
wax. So
wax,
I
yeah.
plug. That's my preference. I plug because there's only a few hairs that are noticeable to even pluck it off. When before I had the jawline, the chin, the neck, like it was wild, but I don't have to deal with that. But if I were to stop using the oil, eventually that hair could come back.
Because it's hormonal. Because the hormones, if they're left unchecked, or they may have their times where they're fluctuating based on what you're eating, consuming, and doing and using. Of course, the hormones are going to continue to pump up, and you don't have that product that's counteracting that. So, I mean, and then it's like what you said. I know we had our outline, but we just kind of flowing right now. But like you said, you know, we want microwave results. Using a
Mm-hmm.
product in a week is not going to do no different than going to the gym for a week. It's not going to.
Right.
You not about to
Some
jump from a
products
size
do work.
16 to a 10 in a week just because you done did a couple push-ups and you done jump rope a couple times. You have to be consistent, and that's with anything that you want results with. Anything. Um,
Right.
Sharice, let me see that. Make sure that's the right person. Sharice, so you can follow Jasmine on J Umber J Lene. That is UMBERJLENAY on Instagram. She has the oil. Umber J Lene. Y'all, come on, Wax Tribe. Wax Tribe, I want you, if you are a part of the Wax Tribe, I want you to comment hashtag Wax Tribe. Y'all are showing out over here on YouTube. Y'all are
I
showing
love that.
out on YouTube. Wax Tribe. Comment Wax Tribe if you are part of Adora Beauty's Wax Tribe. All right.
I got a question for you, Miss Reacee. You ready for it? Since we free flowing it now.
Yeah.
Miss Brown Skin Yasha, she said, I've tried several brands of wax and they break me out. Like little bumps
Little
appear
bumps.
every time. Do you
Look,
have a comment to help her or any advice?
I did. I do. I actually wrote it down right here. I was like, let me take these notes. So for instance, it's several brands of wax and it breaks her out. I would say try a different brand of wax, but if she's using different brands of wax, it's a possibility that they all could contain that one same ingredient that she's having a reaction to. But more than likely, it sounds like it's something that's environmental. And you remember when I said when I first got my wax, my skin felt so silky smooth, and it doesn't matter if it's legs or face or whatever. There is a feeling of like this silkiness, real smooth, sleek feeling because you've gotten rid of the hair and you've gotten rid of the dead skin. So what's the first thing that we like to do? Touch. We will touch that
Mm-hmm.
new fresh area, and it's vulnerable. It is very vulnerable because you have kind of removed that outer protective layer, that thick cornflake like skin, which is the stratum corneum. So once you've removed the stratum corneum, it is now susceptible to everything in the environment. And of course, you are inclined, thank you, Wax Tribe, and you are inclined to touch your skin. So if your hands are not clean and you're touching everything that's on your hands, it's now on your skin. If you didn't change your pillow before you went to bed, if you didn't get fresh sheets before you went to bed, if you laid on your boyfriend's chest or babe's chest or whoever's chest and they were just outside sweating, anything that's in your environment is now invaded into that freshly skin. So that's why you will more than likely receive bumps. Another reason could be, and I'm gonna move on after this, is that once the hairs are growing back, and if you're not exfoliating regularly, they, like Jazz say, they will grow underneath the skin. So you have to make sure that you're exfoliating and that whatever you're touching is clean.
Mm-hmm. Nope, you're not lying about that. I had some dermal cleaning done a few days ago. Face was feeling real good, but guess what? The dog licked my face. Yeah, real
Come on,
bad.
square up, dog. Look, we gotta tell that dog square up. Look, go. Look, don't get me started on dogs, Jazz. Don't get me started on them dogs. Cause they be having sis. Now I got two puppies. I have a Yorkie and I have a Shih Tzu. And I tell you, they like kids. They got sense. They know what you went done. I think I
That's
think
better, real fast.
my dogs are human. They like little babies, but I look, I'm getting way off the topic. But they know what they be doing. They know what they be doing. So now listen, you mentioned that your boyfriend at the time, now husband, he taught you how to shave. So
Yes, ma'am.
take us down the journey when y'all met and it was his y'all first time linking up. Did you have any type of, apprehension or insecurity about him discovering your secret?
Well, yeah, you know what? I will say this. I'm gonna just get to instead of okay, I met him in high school, so I met him like 18 years ago. Met him in high school. He didn't care for me. Got a lollipop head. He said I was too skinny. Whatever, whatever. So we get to me being now in college. And we talking now. We were like old friends. And at the time, that's when my neck. That was my like purpose, like not purpose area. That's the area that was the worst because, like I said, shaving and having all the ingrown hair and the dark spots. So, of course, I'm thinking, let me cover this up with some makeup. So one day I was at his apartment and he asked me, he's like, what is that on your neck? I'm like, damn, he been on this. I've always been talking, you know. He's just like,
Oh
what
my
is that?
gosh.
I'm over here playing stupid. What do you mean? They like, you got makeup on your neck. And it was like, wait, what's going on your neck? So now I had to tell him what was
Oh.
going on with me. I'm like, look, bro,
Oh.
like, I have, I still didn't know what the name of this thing was called. I grow hair on my neck. I have ingrown hairs now from shaving. I have the dark spots. Now I'm using makeup. That's what's up.
Oh, you.
Cause now I feel like I feel insulted that he asked me that. Like I'm still a pretty girl. Don't freaking ask me what's wrong with my name.
Thank
Like
you,
I've been
Jazz. Don't
great.
play with me. I'm still a pretty girl. Do you hear me? I love that.
I'm like, but anyway, he was like, you need to wipe that off your neck because your neck looks like a crunch bar.
He would have had the
What?
square up right along with the dog. He would have had the square up too.
But he said that's what it looked like, and I was like, damn, that really actually hurt my feelings
I
because
know. I
I had
can imagine.
you said what
No,
now?
I'm just saying I can imagine that hurting your feelings. Like,
Yeah, definitely hurt my feelings because for one, I was never comfortable dating anybody because of my issue, and then I finally was like, okay, let me go ahead and entertain this because I already knew him from the past. I'm like, it can't be that bad. I already know the man, right? But I told him what the situation was, and he was like, okay, this is what you need to do. He was like, you need to get you a blade like this, like the actual flip blade. Get you a blade like that.
wait, hold on. You mean like
Thing.
the one from the color purple? What they?
Yep,
Oh
that's what he
Lord.
said with. Yeah, so I found out that using anything more than a single blade razor is awful for people of color with curly hair
Curly
skin
hair
type.
type.
So
Yeah.
that's more than a single blade. And that's what he pretty
Wow.
much telling me. Like, my dad showed me how to shave because I always looked at his face like, bro, you don't have nothing. Like, your face looks great. Like, it obviously got more hair than me. So I'm just like, okay, let me listen to somebody who has hair on his face. So, and that's how that works. But then I
Wow.
also discovered to add to that regiment. Not, I didn't use the shaving cream. I started using yellow shea butter instead, and that's how I came up with my shea butter. But using yellow shea butter has helped tremendously
Wow.
because yeah, it was smoother to me using the shea butter. I don't know how I looked it up. I looked it up. But something about the shea butter, like it's a natural sunscreen, it's a natural antibacterial, antifungal, all this stuff, and
Right.
it benefits the skin a lot. So it really just faded those spots, most of the spots away. And then they also helped with the eliminating the ingrown hair because I guess it was, it's hydrating to the skin. So putting his method and my findings together, and I was like, this is a win. That's why I'm not really opposed to shaving unless you've already been shaving a lot. So.
Uh, let me see. What this mix spoons? Mix mix spoons. I'm not gonna try to pronounce, but she says, I know, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I'm gonna say Mick. Okay, Mick says that she met her husband a few times before they married, and when they first met, she didn't shave. So his friends told him she was a guy. Oh my God, the friends would have had to square up. How they?
I
Wait
know,
a
right? I got
minute.
stuff like
They
that.
thinking they looking out for the homeboy, but she just didn't shave. Wow. See, this is the things that we have to deal with as women.
That's some terrible stuff right there. So, I mean, if okay, so who you said Miss Meek? If you're still on, can you let us know how you communicate with those friends now?
Oh, that's a good question, Mick. Jazz say, how do you get along with the friends now if they are in fact, still his friends? How do they come over for dinner?
What
They
you do
coming over
about
for
that now?
drinks? Cause how is that going down now? That is crazy. But you know what? I love the fact what you're doing, Jazz, and I love what I'm doing. I love what you say, Daquan, and more people are having this hercetism conversation.
Awareness, yeah.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't seem like you're doing work, and people always comment, "You're doing the Lord's work. You're doing the Lord's work." And I never really
Yeah.
saw it like that until very recently, because now more even guys are commenting like on my videos, and they're getting educated. Sometimes they may crack jokes or whatever, but now you can't, when you see it in person, when you see it in Kroger's and Walmart, now you can't be ignorant and say you don't know because you've seen it somewhere, So I'm glad that we're having a conversation about this. Now I want to say this. I've seen, those videos that they show, like Lady Panda, and some of those makeover channels where they do the full makeovers. And remember, I don't know if you guys remember, they used to have the drag show where they would do their makeup and they would be all glammed up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I never could figure out what do they do because they're drag or they're trans or whatever. They skin be flawless. I'm talking about no sign of a beard. I be want to ask. I be want to like find out what are they using because I need
I,
it.
I've seen on a few YouTube because I'm like, man, y'all killing the game, y'all wizards out here. Because I could never, I don't have enough patience to put the makeup on my face. But from what I real like, the one or few times that I've actually looked it up, it looks like some people put glue to create
Oh,
an extra layer.
I'm thinking it was a miracle
Or they,
cream. I'm thinking it's a miracle cream because I'm talking about no signs of stubble, no color, like there's no pigmentation, and this is like pre-makeup application. So I'm thinking, but you know what? It
so
could be
what y'all?
laser. It could be laser or electrolysis, maybe. But yeah.
I think those. Yeah, I think it's probably electrolysis or maybe a nice wax a few days before.
Oh
We
yeah.
don't know. Let's we ask somebody, but they wizards because they be coming out beautiful, beautiful.
Look what Just Brit says. See, I'm about to square up with the boyfriends. I'm about to square up with the dogs. I'm about to square up with the kids. Do you see
What
this?
I enough, my kids don't be tripping. They just kind of like, what you doing? I'll be like on the mirror, like, let me get these few hairs. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But
I'm gonna tell y'all, YouTube. Just Brit says I've always been put on spot by kids. They are always asking me why I have a beard. And I'm laughing because kids are brutally honest. And I'm not laughing at Just Brit situation, but I'm laughing because kids gon' I have clients come tell me, my nephew told me, why you got a beard? Because they don't, they know how we know. Like we're not supposed to be having this. So why do you got this, auntie? You got a beard like my daddy, and it's like I don't like that because even though they're children, and even though their intent is not ugly, it's just from a strict place of curiosity, it still hurts. It still
yeah,
stings
but
a
that's what
little.
I'm down to. I feel like if you are a woman and somebody call you out on it, I feel like you may have to be obligated to teach them something so they don't go doing that to the next person. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I was dealing with this hard and like in school, I'm like, this is what I have. This is normal. It actually should be more normalized because if I'm not mistaken, like even when I go out in public, I see at least three women with facial hair. Like it just is what it
Wow.
is.
Yes.
You know, the society really just messed it up for all of us, and to where we have to be trying to set these standards. No one has glassy, clear skin. That's almost impossible. And
Oh
if they
yeah.
are, they pull.
Oh, you're right,
That's
Jazz.
what
Somebody said the Elma glue sticks for the facial hair. Trans women get the laser hair. Um, oh, the ex friends, and also yeah, they're saying children are brutally honest. They just over here on YouTube chiming in, Wax Trap chiming into the conversation. Mick said the little boy pointed it out in the store. Talia says, "Hey Talia, my nephew rubbed my face, and pointed out the stubble." And kids are for real the gremlin. We love them though,
we
y'all.
just don't know.
We love them,
We gotta
but
let people know.
they can square up too. The kids, the dogs, and the friends and the boyfriends. We squared up with
Everybody can
everybody.
learn. Everybody can get it.
Anybody can get it when you talking about my chin hair.
Now let me
Amazing.
ask you this, Christy. Let me ask you this. When you were dating, how comfortable was it for you to be around the opposite sex? Like, were you really trying to hide it, or you didn't care?
Okay, so back then, like in my early 20s, I wasn't wearing the makeup and stuff, so I always had this subconscious feeling. I always didn't feel like I was the pretty girl. Like how you say, I'm still pretty, but I feel like that now. But there was a time where I wasn't fully the confident girl you see before you today. I had to grow into that. And even though, I can get a boyfriend because I was a pretty girl, but I just didn't see that I was a pretty girl. And so I would always have this inhibition, subconscious thing. Like I made myself become the home girl. Because when you're the home girl, they're not gonna point out the obvious for you. You're just the home. They're not really looking at you in a like a lustful way, or I want to date you way, I want to get with you way. So I was the home girl. And I dated one guy up through middle school, high school. I was the homie to his friends, and so I was kind of like the homie to him too. But we did things couples do. And so I would feel sensitive. Like when you want to come in close and touch the chin and be all sensitive, I'm like, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
No. And when it was time to shave it and I didn't do it for whatever reason at that moment, and that causes a wedge. It's like I can't love on my girl like, I feel it. So that caused relationship issues and distance issues. And so I've always had that inhibition. And so now with my husband, it was kind of like the same thing, but he was like your husband is. He was more. He told me the last girl I dated had facial hair, and I was like, well, dang, you know. I'm like, well, okay, well, if you cool with it, I'm cool with it. So then we start sharing razors. I'm like in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom hitting mine. He on side of me hitting his, and I'm like, this crazy. This crazy. And so we had couples blades on the sink. And so like now I'm so happy to be introduced to waxing. So now my husband will walk by to go in the kitchen or go somewhere, and I'm in the mirror applying wax and pulling, applying wax and pulling. That's why I'm ready for to get your oil now. I'm ready. I'm ready to get the oil. I think I'm gonna go ahead because now, honestly, like I said, for me it was jawline to jawline, and I know you say you never wax, but waxing literally killed off a lot of the follicles. Like now I can go without having to do it, but if I feel something, then I want to do it. But waxing literally killed off so many follicles because of the trauma. But the rest that's remaining, for whatever reason, whether it's hormonal or whatever, I need the oil. So I'm gonna get the oil. Y'all make sure y'all get the oil too. Again, head on over here to Instagram. Umbra J Lene on Instagram. She has the hair reducing fade oil. And I am going to be trying it, and we can try it out together, and we can start a little playlist journey on YouTube Wax Tribe. So I'll be getting it soon, and I'll let y'all know. But if you want to beat me to it, you can go right ahead and beat me to it. Oh, and look, let me celebrate this black queen, by the way, because she being humble and stuff, y'all. She is now have her product on Amazon. That is like a huge, look at, she just like, oh yeah. That's a big accomplishment.
I'm waiting for it to be checked in. That's my main thing. I'm waiting for the mess to be checked in. Amazon is a process. It's there, but it ain't ready for
That's all right. Look,
planning.
look. A lady at my church preached today. I reached the checkpoint. You done made it to that point. You ain't got to worry about starting at the beginning no more. You don't have to do all what you did to get to that point. You've reached your checkpoint. Hallelujah. Glory be to
Girl,
God.
when you ready to put your wax on Amazon, show you how to avoid all them obstacles I had to deal with. So, because it really took me 3 months to get on that mess. It was
Look, she gonna
ridiculous.
lead me to the promised land. She didn't already. She know the way. Oh, come on, Moses. You my
Yeah,
Moses.
how to do it.
Come on, Moses. Go show me how to do it. But right now I'm just right now with the wax product is just I'm still hammering some things out. It's solidified as far as what it's gonna do and how it's gonna perform. But I want to refine the branding a little bit more. You remember you went through your product. You remember you went through your beginning phases of like the home printer situation and before
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
kind of I just transitioned to working with like a print company, so I want to maximize that branding, just get it real refined like a diamond, and then I'm gonna be ready for Amazon. So I don't think I'm there yet, but it's on the
No, no,
way.
no, no. Look, we're about to get in a whole different quick conversation. Do not wait to change the branding. Go ahead and put it out
Oh
there,
Lord,
and when the
y'all.
branding changes,
She preaching now,
continues.
y'all. She preaching. She
Because
say
I'm
jump
gonna tell
on
you
in
right
now. That's a
now.
word.
Look, it's for real. It's for real. Because you lose. It's almost like you losing time and creating a setback for yourself. Just
Mm.
because. Just because your label doesn't look a certain way or your brand don't look a certain way, don't mean you can't keep selling the product.
Come on now. She's speaking to
People
my
selling the
look.
product. Don't worry about what it looks like. They worry about if it works. That's it.
Y'all, she didn't point out one of my hidden toxic traits, which is perfection.
I said it too, but
Perfectionism.
it's not
Is that a
about us.
word?
It's about helping
Perfectionism?
them. It's not about
Yeah,
us. It's about helping the women who need it.
that's
Don't
true.
have them people.
I have people waiting just to wait. I did that with the wax. I waited and waited. Them people was like, I got so many emails and texts, text messages, DMs and calls, and I'm like, it ain't ready yet. The whole time I was sitting on the product, just wait. Now I will say the last time I was saying that it was out of stock, it really was. I wasn't sitting on it, but before that I was. But when I finally released it, it was gone just like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna triple order this next batch. I'm gonna be ready. Gone. And here I am again, no product. So now it's like quadruple, 5 times order, just getting it in bulk because I already know it works. Just like your product, it works. Somebody asked a good
Yeah.
question. You might want to check it out. They wanted to know. I'm gonna just kind of repeat it. They wanted to know if the oil works with any other form of hair removal. Like, do you have to stick with tweezing, or can it work with waxing? I think you said, or laser as well.
Okay, so when it comes to using the product, I always say removing it by the root is going to be your best bet.
Mm.
It can work with laser, although you have to shave with laser. But now you don't really know what is what working. You use the laser and the inhibitor. Anything is probably going to, boost the results. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or delay the amount of times you have to go get laser. That's what I'm thinking that will do. But removing the hair by the root, so that's like waxing, that is plucking, that's sugar waxing, that's epilating, that's threading. I know Miss Reacee got something against threading. What was the last thing?
I got something against a couple things, but yeah. Threading for
Let's see.
sure.
These are these options. These are what we got. I mean, when it comes to some of the methods, like everyone has their preferences. But shaving and using like hair removal creams, they don't work as quickly or as drastically as all these other methods. And also, I want to point out, I have noticed with customers that use shaving or hair removal creams seem to work way better than shaving. But the hair removal cream doesn't work as great as the other methods that I've
Yeah,
mentioned.
yeah, because it's only dissolving it at the surface, so it's not cleaning through.
Right,
That is
right.
amazing. That is amazing. We done talked about just about everything except for taking your confidence back. How did you get confident? I think it's easy for you because your product working and the problem gone. The
Oh, wait,
problem
wait,
gone, so that
wait.
the confidence is there.
The confidence. That kind of the last part of that because my phone started tripping. But you
Oh,
said,
yeah, we I said we pretty much discussed everything except taking your confidence back.
oh yeah, the confidence part. I would say, at least this is the add-on to it. So I have a best friend. She also struggles with facial hair. I think if you can come across somebody who has the same difficulties that you're going through, you guys can start journeys together, and that will help build your confidence. You can also join some of these hirsutism or facial hair groups. I know Miss Reacee got one. Have you still managing that?
It's being managed. It's called hirsutism.
Well, because I got one too, and
It's
it's
her.
being
It's
managed.
hard. Listen, they're active in there. I'm trying to chime in there. I have big plans for this group. Now we getting off topic. I'm sorry. Y'all know Wax Trap. Y'all know I would get off topic quick.
No, it's not
But
off topic.
I want some man.
It's
If you want to manage, I got some potential managers in there that I haven't yet met with. But if you're interested, because they may have say recent and told me this in January. But if you want to be a manager in that group, I need some people that like that's gonna manage some people that have the time that can keep feeding information because the group is growing. It's like almost at 2,000 people. So I don't want 2,000 people just sitting there idle, you know. And so I really have the heart to see this group flourish and be something amazing because it definitely has the potential to. So yeah, there is. If it's not her autism group or it's not Jasmine's group, there are some other groups online, forums, Reddit, Facebook, whatever that you can
everywhere.
get your
It's
confidence.
everywhere.
I'll say for me, because I still deal with it. Of course, not having as much hair. Of course, being knowledgeable in skincare now helps. But doing other things that you have insecurities about. Like at one point, I weighed 230 pounds. And so I started going to the gym and getting me a trainer and started working out and eating better. And that helped fill other areas where I was struggling. So when you don't put all your energy into one thing that is constantly tearing you down and focus and redirect that energy into building up other areas of your life, then that problem that was once this huge, gigantic mountain in front of you becomes a little bitty rock, a little hill, you know? And so do other things, feed other areas of your spirit, of your mind, do other things that you love to do that's gonna kind of help shift how you feel about certain, the hair and stuff. And then of course, studying and learning about skincare, learning about exfoliation, learning about those lightening agents, and finding that coping method, whether it's the oil, whether it's waxing or shaving, something that you can do and fits in routine with your life. That's going to help minimize the visual that you see, and it's going to ultimately you're going to start slowly feeling better. And do something with your hair sometimes. Do something with put a little makeup on. You don't have to be a makeup artist to do it. I don't even do all that eye makeup stuff no more. I don't even do all that no more. Just a little bit of foundation just to blend out. Go out with your girlfriends. Go out with your babe, with your boo. All of these things ultimately build up your confidence. I think it all comes together. It works synergistically. And so you're, again, that huge mountain will seem like a little hill.
Can I add to that?
Yes, ma'am. Look, by all means.
Ladies, stay consistent. That's it. If you stay consistent, you will feel better about yourself, and that's it. If you have a goal in mind, keep pushing towards that goal no matter how long it takes.
Amen.
Because I say this again, no matter what you do, things do not work overnight. A lot of times it don't work in a week. Sometimes it don't work in 3 months. 3 months minimum, actually. Do something. If you really want to do something, like reach that goal, do it for 3 months minimum. Because at that point, you done created a habit for yourself. So you can get that confidence that you need. And of course, talk to people about it. Like, I don't, matter of fact, here's a question. And hopefully some of y'all can answer in the chat. Have, okay. Have you told your significant other that you have facial hair or you don't talk about it at all? Like, is it a secret? Do they know? Give me like a short something in the chat.
In the comments, you guys. So Jazz is asking, does your significant other know that you battle with hirsutism, or is it your little secret? And you know what? It reminded me of this. You asking that question reminded me of this movie that I watched on Prime. It's good, y'all. It's called The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I'm not sure. It's an old show. I think back in 2014 maybe came out, but they just wrapped up the last season like a month ago. And so it was on air for all those seasons. But there was a part in the series where the wife, she would go to bed. Listen, y'all. She would go to bed fully dolled up. I'm talking hair, red lipstick, glammed up in the bed. And she would lay. She opened up the window. She opened up the window and went to bed. And her husband went to bed. And when the morning sun started slowly rising up and the sun peeked through that crack in the window and shined on her face, it was her alarm clock to wake up. And that lady, no, hold on, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Hold up. So she went to bed fully dolled up. And then when her husband finally went into a deep sleep, she woke up, washed everything off, took her hair down, got in her night clothes, then cracked the window and laid and went to bed. And when the sun peeped on her face early in the morning before her husband got up, she got up, put her whole face back on, did her hair, put on her good clothes, and laid back in the bed and pretended to be asleep. So in his mind, she went to bed beautiful and woke up beautiful. He had never seen the authentic, real her. And so that's what she's asking. Um, does your significant other know the real, raw, unfiltered you? And I'm gonna answer first.
Go ahead, go ahead.
My husband, Lord, my mother-in-law will be like, "Now, Reacee, you know better, cause he done seen the worst of me, the worst, the worst." And I bet he be like looking at public like, "Nah, she know she lying," cause I glam it up and I'm ready when I'm outside. Sometimes, I saw a post on Facebook that said there's three me's: the work me, the out me, and the home me, and none of them look alike. So I got like about three or four me's. But yeah, he's seen really raw, uncut Tarika. That's my real name. That's my government name. He's seen real raw, uncut Tarika. The rest of the world see Reacee, and that's it. So that's it. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but I done got so comfortable. I don't know if that a good thing. Do you think that's a good thing for?
You know what? I think it's a good thing. And really, now this is just my opinion. For those who are dating and not in a relationship at all, I almost feel like you should just go ahead and tell the person this is what you're dealing with. That way, you can weed the people out that are fools.
That's good.
I'm serious on that because you don't have, girl.
We ain't got
I be getting
time.
all kind of like not emails, but messages on my Instagram. And it'd be like some relationship advice type stuff. And I'm like, I know a lot of y'all be feeling some type of way, like y'all could never find nobody because of this, that, and the other. But when it comes down to it, a man loves confidence, whether you have the issue or not. But if you're gonna sit there and lie to his face and just kind of just like, are you hiding it? Of course, we want to not see it anyway, but you hiding it and you're not gonna tell him about it. Now it's gonna be like you might be dealing with an asshole. Sorry, but you're gonna be probably dealing with somebody like that because you never know who's closed-minded until it's presented.
Until it's presented to them, yeah. You definitely don't want to commit your time, bank accounts and stuff up to the other name. You just think the real you. But yeah,
So
you're right.
Just come up front like you even make it like I wouldn't maybe say like the first day, maybe like the second. But just make it like an educational something, or even be more discreet about it. So how do you feel about women with facial hair? And based off his answer, that's how you know you're gonna cut them off from that.
I'm gonna say this too. Majority of my clients are in relationships. I'm talking about women that have full beards. They're married. Their husbands drop them off. Their husbands bring them. Some of their husbands sit outside and wait. And so on my 600-pound life, they got men. They got men that love. I mean, they're going to love what they love. They're going to love you. And I find that often that the man loves the woman. They love the heart, the mindset, the spirit, that intelligence, whatever that encompass them that is not external. They love that. And so you just got to walk in that vein and confident and own it. Like Jazz said, be confident and own who you are. That's it.
That's it. Like it's crazy to me. Just like you said, all your clients are married, but there are a lot of women out there who got a lot less hair than your clients, and they out here tripping because they thinking too much.
Yeah.
Like you said, a
Yeah.
man's gonna love you for who you are, not what is on your face.
That's true. And love yourself. Love yourself.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
We look, we got 5 minutes to our little 1 hour. This was so fun. We gotta do this
It was.
again. We got to do
We
this again. We got some comments over here. I'm gonna let you read the ones from IG. I'm gonna read the ones over here from YouTube. I won't scroll back too far because it may be topics that we've already. I mean, we may have already been long past the topic, but
well, someone on
oh,
this
that is
side.
so rude. I wish we could talk about that one with the friends. We didn't talk about the friends. Well, you did mention your girlfriend, but one lady says for her it was the friends that she thought that were like coming to try to hug her, and they were trying to just get a close feel of her face and then talk about her behind her back. That is so foul.
Wow, cut her off completely.
Cut. Yeah, that one. Okay, I remember seeing that. Someone asked a question about the oil. Um, I don't know. We were saying so much, but they were asking, can you repeat the info again in reference to the oil? So I'm not exactly sure what we were saying, Stephanie. But if you can just connect with Jasmine on Umber J Lene, and even if you have any questions, DM her. She's easily accessible for now till she get that big CEO status and be on the red carpet somewhere.
No, no, no. I'm still
Look,
gonna
I'm
be.
just she's look. She say she's still gonna be accessible.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be talking to the people because that's one thing. Going off subject, that's one thing I don't like. Not being able to reach the CEO of someone. You
Yeah,
really got like a question, and you now talking to somebody who don't really know the answer to it. They got some old. You
yeah.
gonna read it off
Some
some paper
they got a
and
robot, a chat bot.
yeah.
A lady called me 2 weeks ago about the wax, and I answered the phone, and she was like, "Oh, I thought I was about to speak to Frank Deskill." She said, "You the owner?" I said, I'm the owner." And she was just like, "I just was not prepared to speak to you, but how you doing?" I was like, "I'm good. How you doing today?" And so we talked for a little while, but I was shocked that she thought that highly of me. I haven't even seen myself fully in that vein yet, but I was like, "Hey, prophesy." Um, Okay, Talia, the movie is called The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's on Amazon Prime. It's good. It is so good. It's about a lady, y'all. I'm about to get off. I know we gotta go. It's about a lady who was married. Her husband had an affair with his secretary, and she got she started drinking her little drink. She started feeling. I think Jazz is. Oh, it's glitching over here because it's time for us to go. That's why. But she ended up drinking and going into a nightclub, a comedy club, and started telling some jokes on her husband, and ended up taking off with a comedy career. She ended up, I ain't gonna tell it all, but anyway, go watch it. It is so good. It is so good. It's called The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Amazon Prime. I'm sorry, I was talking over here to my wax tribe.
It's all good. I feel like my phone is breaking up.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
it kind of glitched a little, but you're back. You still have a little blur, but it's slowly coming in. We got LKM. That's LK misunderstood. She said when she was in the gym, she realized that a guy was following her around. He was all smiling and flirting. And she said, meanwhile, she had a good amount of hair on her chin. Baby, he saw something else that he wanted. He saw that thing, go boing, boing. You was probably, look, let me be good. It's Sunday. Let me be good. Today is Sunday. He knew what he wanted. He knew what he wanted. They don't care. They do not care. Y'all, this has been
No,
fun.
they don't.
Before we leave, do anybody have any other questions that they would like to ask? I'm sorry we didn't answer all of them. I'm going to save this. I'll go back through it. Of course, I answer them in the comments. I'll either do that or I will put them in a video. So if you have any questions about waxing, shaving, any other form of hair removal, you have questions about the oil, again, Umber, I keep want to say Jay Lene. Umber. Oh, where did you get that name from, by the way, before we go? Because I was curious. Umber. What does that mean? Umber J. Lene.
Uh oh. Hold on 1 second.
Hold on, y'all.
Yes, okay. So umber. So I chose that name because it's a color of dirt, and everything natural comes from dirt.
Mm, I love that.
So that's where umber came. I really wanted to name my product over with a color or something. And then Jalen, that is my first and middle name.
I love it. I love it.
So
Umber
if
J.
I
So Umber J. Lene. Can I?
yes, Umber J. Lene.
I don't even know how to comment that, but hopefully you guys got it because I don't see where I can type it in. Umber UMBERJ Lene. She has a hair reducing fade oil. And if you want some wax, the wax will be in stock very, very soon. We sold out again. Yay. It's like a good thing, but it's not good because you got people that's waiting and wanting and you like the stock is coming. But the stock is coming. It's not gonna take long, like weeks long like it did before. It's gonna be in maybe about a week or two. And so like Jazz said, the oil works best when the follicle is empty. So you need to empty the follicle, and the best way to do that is wax. Because threading. Why y'all want to thread? Okay, we gotta go, right? We gotta go. Why do y'all want to thread? I mean, you literally starting little mini fires on your face. Why? Okay, but anyway. So you wanna remove the follicle. Sugaring is good, waxing is good, but if you wanna wax, try Abolish Wax Brand by Reacee. Shameless promotion. I can hang here with y'all all day. I'm gonna be serious. I'm gonna be honest. I can hang here with y'all, but this has been so fun. Liberty says, I'm starting a business helping women with PCOS and hirsutism, and she plans to use your products and provide electrolysis and laser hair removal. So she's excited. Congratulations. Congratulations. Look at that. Business connections. If you want to promote your business under here, we are for all women winning
Go
over
for it.
here.
Go for it.
We're for all women winning. So definitely comment your business. Congratulations, Liberty Mem. Liberty Mem. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't actually want to do electrolysis, but I'm having a hard time getting in contact with my board here.
Oh,
But
wait. Let me tell you something about electrolysis. Now, that was Miss Liberty who said it, right?
yeah,
Is so Miss, if she's still on here, Miss Liberty, are you planning on doing electrolysis yourself? Are you like going to be a tech, or are you going to have people in your salon doing it? Because I will say this: whoever you hire, please make sure they know what they're doing. When I did electrolysis, I'm not saying part of me feels like it kind of did stimulate some of that growth, but besides that, it left little
the little
pits.
marks. Wow.
The pits. Yeah. So if you're gonna do electrolysis to anybody in this, please do your due diligence. Ask as many questions as possible. See if they worked with your hair type, because the hair ain't for straight hair, it goes straight into the follicle like this. The curly of the hair, it be looking like this. And if electrolysis person is coming in and they trying to zap that
Look at
area,
that demo, y'all.
they
Go
make a whole
ahead.
slide.
Y'all, she did a
So,
whole demo.
no,
I love a good visual. I love a good visual.
that,
So
like
y'all missed it.
it's for, like, I swear, that was the last thing that broke the camel's back for me. That's the reason why I have this business now. Is because I did electrolysis and I came back with more hair than I started.
And see,
And I was like, this don't make no sense.
that's the thing. I get that comment a whole lot because people think that electrolysis and laser is the end all be all. If it was, these people would not be here. I'm not trying I'm not trying to keep my business thriving. Of course, I want my business to thrive, but I'm not going to lie to someone or hold someone down or prevent them from getting something that's going to ultimately help them just so I can make a couple dollars. A lot of times they circle the block, they spin the block, as they say, the young people say, and come back and get waxing because they had tried electrolysis or laser before and they had a situation maybe it happened like yours did. So we don't gatekeep over here. We love everybody.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not opposed to electrolysis at all. Just make sure you go to the right person.
Yeah,
Because I
somebody that's
wasted thousands
knowledgeable.
of dollars doing it.
You say thousands of dollars?
Yeah. I wasted a lot of money.
Wow. This has been so enlightening. I'm gonna let Jazz close us out since she opened us up. Look, I'm talking like it's Sunday service, y'all. I'm so churchy, y'all. I can't help it. Okay, we gonna close out in prayer.
but thank you all for coming to this segment of Facing Facial Hair. I'm with a whole nother one if you're trying to do that, Miss Reacee, because this was
This was
fun, legit
fun.
fun. And I like answering the questions. I see we missed a few, but that's okay. Go ahead and reach out to us if you have those questions. We'll answer them as fast as we can. I'm the one who is always answering questions, so it ain't nobody else. You're talking to me. Like I said, Miss Reacee with Adore Her Beauty. She's the golden one. Reach out to her about any waxing questions you have. She'll help you. With me, Jasmine Nelson, Upper by Lene, CEO of that. I'm here for you if I can be your support system if you want
Oh,
that.
that's
Because
so sweet.
I be getting some stuff.
That
Like
is
I'm
so
not a
sweet.
therapist, but I be acting like one.
Look, now see on our next facing facial, we're gonna talk about those type of things. We're gonna talk about the
Yeah.
questions, and I get videos sometimes. It be like, you know how Instagram or whatever they'll kind of blur the video. I'll be like, please don't be nobody's vagina. Please don't be nobody's vagina. I'm telling you, they bear it all. But you know what? It's like funny. It's kind of like shocking, but it's also complimentary because you trust me enough. You don't know me from a can of paint, other than
Yeah.
seeing me behind the screen, but you trust me enough to send me very intimate questions and things, and they trust you enough. So we definitely can talk about that type of stuff in the next one. So we gonna get together and plan it for sure. I'm just going to say I know a lot of Jasmine, her people jumped on here with the quickness. I love that, Jazz. I love your support tribe. She got her look, call them the Umber tribe. So listen, Umber tribe, if y'all wanna, yeah, that's right. Listen, Umber Tribe, if you still watching and you have never heard of Adore Her Beauty, I have some amazing, sensational wax videos. All kinds of body areas, but for the most part, it's the face. For the most part, it's women who have facial hair, lip hair, chin hair, things like that. So if you want to connect with Adore Her Beauty, even just to kind of get your waxing
Do
fix,
it.
follow me at
Love her.
adore.her.beauty. I should be somewhere on this screen. And if YouTube, you are just tuning in for the first time, you've never seen me before today, my name is Reacee with Adore Her Beauty, and I would love for you to connect and subscribe because we are over here trying to reach 100K. We are almost there. Almost, Jazz. Almost. I'm so ready to get us that little silver button from YouTube. I'm so excited. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, Jasmine, for having me. Thank you for this connect. I know it's a long time coming, but God's timing is perfect. It's flawless. And so I'm just believe that even now, look, I'm getting churchy, y'all. I'm sorry. But I believe even now that this connection has opened the door and God's going to let so many blessings flow in. Even for those who have tuned in and watched, because you could have been doing something else with your time, but you were here. So I even pray a special blessing in your life and in your business. And I know Shayonce Love was on here as well. She has a channel. So if you have a business, a brand, or anything that you have done, and you took the time to be a part of this today because we're trying to sow good into the world, then I pray that good flows back into your life and good flows back into your business as well. Sorry, I can't help it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't.
girl, look, it's good. It's good. I love it.
Look, raise our hands and
I love
receive what's coming from heaven because it's coming. I've been saying for all week, for the last 2 weeks, the best is yet to come. So hold on, y'all, because the best, the greater is coming. Your overflow is right there. So just hold on.
it. Yeah. Hold on. Be consistent.
Be consistent, y'all. Be consistent.
All
Until
right.
next
I wish you
time.
thank
Until
you.
next time, y'all. Until next. I'm gonna stay on YouTube. I'm gonna stay with y'all. Okay. We're gonna hang out for a little while. But until
All
next
right, girl.
time. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. All right, you guys. Hit us up anytime.
Anytime. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye.
Wax Tribe. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. That was awesome. Now, I will say, I don't do live. I think, hold on real quick, you guys. Hold on. I think I'm able to save this or something. Let's see. Oh, I can share it. Uh, oh, and good thing we got off when we did because my phone wasn't even charging. Hold on a second. Let's see. It gave me the option. I guess I can share it. Let's see what it Does it share to your story? How many of y'all? Okay, share this live video with others so they can watch it too. I probably should have done that in the beginning, right? I probably should have done that because yeah, it's over. Okay, anyway, I'm out. I'm out of there. That was fun. So, I'll stay here for a minute. It should be okay. It's 7:10. I'll stay for a minute. Just kind of catch up with y'all and see what we had in the comments because I didn't want you guys to feel that I wasn't giving you my full attention. But thank y'all because honestly, your comments and your engagement helped make that so much fun. I felt home over here. I felt real good over there, but over here I feel like I was at home with my people. So thank you so much. Let me scroll up a little bit and I'll answer a couple. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I forgot how to do this. Nope, it didn't work. Hold on, y'all. I'm over here struggling, trying to. We definitely gonna do another one. I will tell y'all. She's been trying to get me to do a live for about a year plus. Cause like I say, I don't do live, and I'm gonna start trying to do more. Honestly, I did what I did like 2 lives, um, last month in June, and I actually lost subscribers because and I understand why. It's because people aren't used to seeing me in that vein because I'm never putting myself out like that. So when I finally did, people are like, "What is this?" I'm used. What a chin hair at? What a wax video is it? Because I ain't used to seeing this girl. I'm used to seeing her hands. So me putting myself out in this different way, I guess it was weird for people. So it's weird for me, honestly, because I'm not used to showing my personality. I'm really, honestly, I'm a gatekeeper of my personality because for for reasons I won't say. I'm sorry, I'm moving things around, y'all. For reasons I won't say, I'm a gatekeeper of my personality. Okay, so it's Umber, Umberj Lenay, Lenay. For some reason, it's not letting me type comments or something. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get this live stuff down. If I have to have another tablet on deck while I do this, so I can interact with y'all, because for some reason it's not letting me comment. Yeah, it don't even have the option. But it's Umberj Lenay. It's all one word on Instagram. Umber Umberj Lenay. Umberj Lenay. And she created this oil. And it happened just like I said. She reached out to me. She was like, Miss Reacee, can I get my product in your... Thank you, Shanice. Oh, Umberj Lenay. She reached out to me and she was like, I want to get my product in your spa. And so I was like, are you going to sell it too? Because most times we, as professionals, we deal with companies that only sell to professionals. Meaning you can't buy it from me and then go directly to the manufacturer and buy it, because that will cut into sales. So she asked me, she was like, yeah, she's going to sell it too. So she was like, how can she get it in to other spas along with my spa? And I told her, like, most times most estheticians won't buy from a person that the consumer can go directly to. But that's the better option for her. So she ended up going with her original option, which is to sell it directly, and I'm happy for her. So now she's about to be in Amazon, and so she's making her strides and she's blazing the trail, and I'm so happy and so proud of her. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Moon Cosmetics, but they started out as kind of how she did, and they made $1 million in 30 seconds or something like that. So I'm hoping and praying that for her, and she just sells out tremendously, and she's like an overnight millionaire, overnight success. I believe that. I believe it's gonna happen for her. I believed it then. Even when I was still trying to get my stuff together. But this is a little sneak peek news for you guys. I'll go ahead and put it out there because it may put a fire under my feet to get it going. But I have all of the ingredients. I've been doing so much research and finding enzymes and finding ingredients and things that kill off hair follicles permanently. Because there are things I still truly believe that there is a cure out there. So I have some ingredients that I've been holding on to, and so she has an oil. I wanted to start out doing a serum. Like a serum is where my heart is because serums are so highly, what's the word I want to use? I know that they are really, really good and rich in antioxidants and fighting free radicals and things at cellular levels. And I think that's what it's going to take to kill off hair follicles. It's going to have to be something that can get deep within. And a serum is perfect for that. So I definitely want to go with a serum versus like a wash or a moisturizer or like a serums are where it is. Serums are where it is at. Serums work good for collagen. It works good for wrinkles. It works good for any type of treatment that you want to do. Cleansers and moisturizers are like daily things. They're usually in minimum doses, but a serum is at its most potent, most highest dose, and is the most effective. So I want to make a serum that's going to like really, really help kill off hair follicles and help brighten skin. So that is something that's going to be in the works somewhere down the line, God willing. And so I want to bring that to you guys as well. But for now, I'm just working on getting the wax out there even more and just kind of helping bring about brand awareness, and then we'll kind of transition into other products and things like that. But Wax Tribe, I'm going to go ahead and end this off now. I just wanted to thank you so much. I just wanted to give you guys a little time to say thank you. And there's so many names that I'm seeing repeatedly, you know, when I'm going through comments, when I'm going through some of the videos and stuff, like Talia, I see her name a lot. I see Mixed name a lot. I see Misunderstood a lot. I see Shayonce. I see these names, and I promise you, I make mental notes. I make notes on my heart, make notes in my head. And so it's like, I appreciate that. And I promise I got things and stuff in mind and in my heart for my foundational people, because what are you without a foundation? What is anything without a foundation? It will not be able to stand. So my foundational people in my business here physically, and my foundational people with my channel, God bless me. Just consider yourself blessed, okay? But anyway, thank you so much. I just wanted to give you guys some time. I'm going to actually head home now. There is the content that I'm going to put up. I usually post about between 7 and 9, because that's most times that people are like off from work and they're unwinding and things like that, and that's when they have time to watch. So while I can put videos out 2, 3 in the daytime, usually in the evenings when I put them out. So I'm gonna head home and post something, and I'll be interacting with you online. But thank you. Yeah, I see those names. I make a mental note, because look, people, I'm gonna go, because y'all starting to see that I talk a lot now, but I only talk a lot when I'm comfortable. But people tend to forget where they come from. People tend to forget their genesis or their origin of things, and so I make notes. I make notes of who came along through my path, because we all are standing on the shoulders of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may not think just because you didn't buy a product or something, but you like, you share, you subscribe. That matters. That is a monumental part of growth. So I don't take none of that lightly at all. I'm appreciative of it all, because you can literally you could be on the shade room right now, but you're here. So that counts for something. And it counts for something with God. So just know that blessings gonna flow over here at Adore Her Beauty. Blessings gonna flow. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that's a current question. Oh, okay, let me answer it real quick. Okay, so Tanya says, I've been getting waxed for a year, but I think that the waxing is damaging my skin. The hyperpic is bad. I was a shaver before that, and I'm considering going back to it. What is the proper way to shave? Before I give you, Tanya, any tips on the proper way to shave, I want to talk about this waxing. So how long you say you've been waxing? A year? Or the comment gone. Why does it do that? Yeah, okay. Waxing a year. So my question is, are you waxing yourself or are you going to a professional? Because honestly, in all of my years waxing, I've never seen anybody regress doing it. So it should be progressive, not regressive. So I would need to know if you're waxing yourself or if you're going to a professional. Because either way, whether it's you or a professional, it sounds like something's not being done right. If the hyperpigmentation is getting bad, it could be a number of reasons, like it could be like the wax may be too warm. It may be waxing in the wrong direction. It could be some ingredients in waxes do make the skin darker. I can't name any of them right now, but there are some ingredients that have been known to do that. Also, what is your post wax care looking like? So, are you exfoliating regularly, which is like 2 to 3 times a week? What are you exfoliating with? Are you exfoliating more than that? So it's a lot of things that kind of come into play that I would have to know to be able to tell you how to get the best results with waxing, because you shouldn't be regressing again, as I said. Now, the best way to shave, if you have hirsutism, hormonal hair, or any type of chemical imbalance or hormonal imbalance, there is no best way to shave. Especially if the hair is thick, dense, and coarse, there is no best way to shave. I know Jasmine said that she shaved at one point and that she found a way to shave. If you want to go get that tip, I just suggest you to go watch her live replay, because I honestly don't know what she said verbatim. But I just don't think, my personal opinion is that if you have afro textured hair, particularly, if it's dense and coarse and thick, there is no right way to shave, because the hair is gonna do what it's gonna do regardless. So if I can give you any type of suggestion to kind of help, is to incorporate an exfoliant to kind of help your situation now. You want to use an exfoliant that has lightening agents in it. And I'll name a few of those. Of course, glycolic is a great exfoliating agent. Retinol is an exfoliating agent that has brightening properties. Kojic acid is a natural skin lightener. Arbutin acid is a natural skin lightener. Mandelic acid is a natural skin lightener. So if you find some products that have those ingredients in them, one or more, and then you incorporate that into your skincare regimen 2 to 3 times a week, that helps. Lemon products that have lemon in them. Lemon is a natural brightening agent. Don't go get the lemon out your refrigerator and do it, because don't do that. Okay, and so just incorporating some brightening agents and getting your skincare regimen. But I just can't understand how waxing would make it worse unless it was done improperly. But anyway, thank y'all so much. I'm gonna head on home. Thank you. Now, misunderstood. I'm gonna call you LK. LK. Thank you so much. Look, y'all got me in such a good mood. I'm gonna go though, because like I said, I can stay here with y'all. I can stay here and hang out, but we're gonna do it again. I don't know if it should be a regular occurrence, like, or maybe like a once a month thing or a bi-monthly thing. But Jazz and I, we're gonna talk. I'm actually gonna talk to her on my way home, just to kind of get her opinions on how she think things went, and so we'll come back for sure. But if you want to have these type of conversations with me on the regular, like I said in the live, I haven't been as active in my Hirsutism group, but my heart is there, and I'm going to start carving out the time to do it. Her Hirsutism. I started doing this, the lives on the regular. I used to do a Well Woman Wednesday, where I would go live. I would wax my own chin to show how it's done. But I think what made me lose my motivation, if I can just be honest and candid with you, what kind of made me lose my motivation with it a little and kind of put my energy elsewhere, is because everybody in the group at the beginning was afraid. Like, nobody wanted to open up. And so I'm like, y'all, this is what this group is for. It's nobody in this group but women who have hirsutism. I don't have any other waxes in there. I don't have any electrologists or laser techs in there. No makeup artists, no estheticians, no nothing. It's only women who have it. If you don't have hair growing out your face, then you can't be in the group. And so I'm very, very closely watching So it's only us in there, and nobody was interacting. Everybody was afraid to be the first to talk. So I was like trying to push everybody and get everybody engaged, but people, you know how we do. We'll join a group and then we'll see it and scroll past and don't interact with it. So it wasn't that much interaction there. And so then I started putting my energy into my YouTube channel. And so like my YouTube channel has a lot of interaction, as you can see with you guys now. So if you want to join and kind of help liven it up over there, like I would appreciate that. And if you're watching now, because there is a long list, if you go and join, just DM me. So I can just immediately add you. I'll know it's you, versus me trying to scan everybody and watch their page and make sure it's not a man. Because it be men and trying to get in and stuff like that. So if it's you from this live and you go and join her Hercetism on Facebook tonight, send me a DM and let me know it's you. Then I'll let you in immediately, and maybe you can help me start transforming this group. But it's a great idea. It's a great group. I want to do live. I want to start getting. I'm gonna walk with y'all while I pack up and shut down. 'Cause I know I said I was gonna end this thing, but I'm steady talking, so I'm gonna just shut down and walk out the door. But I want to start getting, like, we can get sponsorships, we can get products, we can get like discount codes and stuff off of electrolysis, laser sessions. Like, companies will do this. They will work with you, especially when you built the community. They'll work with you and they will give you product. They will give you discounts and things like that. And we need that because, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody can afford laser. So if we got with a laser company, or, especially one that has like multiple locations and stuff like that, then people can benefit from that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to, I'll just go ahead and end this live because it's getting kind of ratchet. It's getting kind of ratchet. I'm showing all my teeth and face and looking at this. But, yeah, so if we can get the group going, it'll be so beneficial for everyone. You know what I'm saying? You might get discount on makeup. You might get discount. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let me see. You might get discount on makeup. You might get discount on conventions and all. I want to do that too. Like, I want to host conventions. I got some stuff in the works. It's just a matter of getting it done. It's a matter of getting it done and finding the time. Oh, look at this thing. What is it talking about? Getting it done and finding the time and having the resources and stuff. But once I tackle that, we gonna be winning. All right, y'all. I'm about to be out of here. This was fun though. It was really, really fun. Lights out. Look. Have y'all seen my shop before? Let me show y'all. I still got 21 people on here. Let me show y'all what it looks like. Let's see, turn the camera around. It's not much, but it's mine, and my camera kind of dirty. Yeah, I'm about, look, Sabrina, you late, girl. I'm about to get off of here. I've been on since 6 o'clock. This is it. It's not the best, but and then I have, well, I'm not gonna show y'all my wax room because they finna come in there and they're about to come and do some painting in there. But this is my back room where I do facials and stuff in here. And then the other room over there is where I wax it. But they coming in there to paint tomorrow. They're coming to paint tomorrow. Okay, so I am officially going to sign off from here. Hey, Sabrina, thank you. Okay, Miss Ho, I'm gonna say Miss Ho because that's Yorian. Thank you so much. And this is the makeup station. I don't know if I had showed that, but I do makeup too. That's actually how I got started in this whole industry. I was a makeup artist. I am a makeup artist. I don't post it as much. I just do the makeup, send the people on their event, and then thank you. Oh, Misunderstood says she learned how to wax from watching me. Thank you. All right, you guys. This has been lovely. This has been a blessing to me. So I will see you guys in the. I hate to say that, you guys, but I mean it's literally 30 of y'all on here right now. So technically it is you guys. I'm talking to all of y'all, but because I'm saying it because I have a friend that corrects me. You're not supposed to say you guys. You're not supposed to say you guys. You're supposed to be talking to the one individual. But I'm live, so it is you guys. But thank you because this has been fun. This has been amazing. I am going to start doing more live events, but they're going to be like real crafted, tailored events, and so it's not gonna be raw like how it is right now. Like it ain't got raw. Y'all seeing the raw me now, which I probably shouldn't have let it, but it's cool because now you know you putting a face with everything. You putting a personality with those hands you see, and this is me and all my glory. But anyway, thank you. I'm gonna log out right now. So you have a great evening. Be sure to come back in like an hour or so. I'm gonna put a story up. No, a short. It's a short on Insta. I'm gonna put a short up. I'm gonna put a video out or something so you can lay and chill and watch some wax videos tonight, or we can comment and talk. We're gonna do something. We're gonna interact when I get home in some kind of way, except for live. But we're gonna interact. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the facing facial hair. We will be back with more. And until next time, have a blessed evening.